where the bomb is! We're running out of time! Hey, sports fans, Haroon Rashid, Khemeia Consulting, and welcome to Haroon's Hangout, the internationally featured show where we make digital marketing simple, straightforward, and fun. Jack Bauer is back, baby! I'm so excited, and I'm so happy that Jack Bauer is back on 24, Live Another Day. If you've been watching it, I started off really well with a double episode. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's all going to pan out. But anyway, so today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't buy email lists. So have you ever bought some email data? Have you ever bought an email list for your email marketing and you've tried it out and it just doesn't work? It doesn't generate you any opens, any clicks, any inquiries, any leads, or any sales. Sound familiar? Of course. So I'm going to talk to you why you shouldn't do it in the first place. But let me tell you a story. We had a client last year who said, you know what, we bought an email list. The guy was very convincing. He said that the list is going to have, there's thousands of thousands of email addresses on this list. They are your perfect customer. Does this sound familiar, by the way? And they said, yeah, we've got this information from all these different places. We've segmented it. We've done all this kind of stuff. It's the perfect list for you and your company. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, the client, they went ahead, they bought, some lists and they started email marketing and nothing happened. Oh, no, sorry, they did get one inquiry, but it was from a kebab shop. And it was just totally unrelated to what they actually wanted. The service that they were providing was not what the kebab shop wanted. I feel sorry for the kebab shop as well, actually, because, hey. So, does that sound familiar? And this, we see this all the time, man, all the time. But still, people are selling these email lists and people are buying. But what's the problem? Well, here's why you shouldn't buy it. You can never, ever guarantee that those people are going to be your customers, right? You can never, ever guarantee that they are your customers because email lists should be organically built up. Data, yes, okay, let's talk about data. Data is live. If your data is live and living, then you have a better chance of reaching your target customer. What do I mean by that? A typical email marketing database will depreciate in value by about 25% every year. Why? Because people move on to different jobs, because people's addresses change, and all that kind of stuff. So on average, a list will depreciate by 25%. So if someone sells you a list that's a few years old, okay, that might have depreciated by around 50, 75%. What's wrong? The data's not live. Live data is better when it's someone that's come to your site, likes what you have to say, they know you, they like you, they trust you because of your content, and then they will choose then to subscribe to you. Here's the problem that everyone has. Well, it's not really a problem, but here's the context of the whole situation. People, your customers, have choice. They have the choice of whether to follow you or unfollow you, to subscribe to you or unsubscribe to you. They have the choice of where they watch their films. They can watch it in their living room at home, or they can watch a film on their iPhone whilst they're on the bog. It's their choice. You can't tell them what to do. They will do what they want, when they want, how they want. You can't tell them anything because they have choice. The internet has given them that choice. And when it comes to email marketing, it's no different. They have the choice of who they subscribe to. Every single day, you and I both get emails that are unsolicited. We get emails every day that we've not subscribed to. It's annoying, isn't it? So why would you do the same thing to somebody else? That gives your business a bad name, and I've never quite understood that. Why would you email somebody out of the blue with an unsolicited email? There's junk mail. Is your business wanting to be associated with junk mail or junk in general? Of course not. Well, I hope not. So why would you do that? Yes, I know that building up your email list organically can take longer and it's harder work, but things of value take time. And I've used this analogy all the time, the six-pack analogy. If you look at any guy with a six-pack or any gal with a six-pack, okay, they didn't just come out of the womb like that. They had to do it over time, consistently built that thing over time, and however long it took, they got the result that they were after. But it took time, it took effort. Things of value take time. Your email list is crucial. We're not debating that. Email marketing does work, but how you build your list is the main thing. And the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly was, we were having a discussion on a LinkedIn group last week about this, and I posted about should you buy email lists, and I got a lot of response, and it was very divided in terms of opinion. But there were people who were saying some really woolly crap, and I've got to say woolly crap. They were, saying things like, "Oh yeah, but the email the content, it has to be really relevant, and it has to be targeted and all that." So I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And I didn't get a response really, and I was trying to press for an answer, but they still weren't giving me the answer I wanted. And I was saying, "Well, what is it? Is it your boring newsletter? Is it your stale news, or is it this? Is it that? Is it video tips? Is it where you're based? Is it some podcast that you've got? Is it like a coupon? Is it a voucher? What is it that you're putting in the actual email?" Because here's the thing, you could have the best list in the world, but if you're not putting any good content in it, why is anybody going to open it? You're still going to be stuck in the same place and not generating leads or generating any sales. So the number one thing to do is make sure you grow your list organically. Second of all, make sure your content's on point. And how do you do that? Well, you need to solve the problems and the needs of your customers, not what you think you should be solving, but what you are actually solving for them. And the two are very, worlds apart when it comes to that. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So remember, the two things you have to do is build your list organically and make sure the content of your email is on point. Solve your customers' problems and needs. Actually solve them. Remember, you can always catch Haroon's Hangout every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Greenwich Meridian time. Watch out for the end of this month in May 2014, where we will be interviewing Lauren Riley from Bubble Jobs. It's really great company, and they've got a huge following on Twitter. We're going to be talking about how to build and engage your following on Twitter, so watch out for the promos for that. But until then, we're running out of time. We'll see you later, Sports fans.